up a chair.
From Pokimane being exposed for her hypocrisy.
You say shit like this, but you don't really believe it.
The many victims.
Nena Lynn receiving a cold reality check.
You're a toxic, disgusting, ratchet, Cardi wannabe fucking bitch.
Here are the 8 victims of Asmongold, starting with Pokimane, whose controversial actions have led the internet to believe that she's an awful person pretending to be a good moral person. A statement held strongly by Asmongold ever since Poki mocked a viewer in November 2022.
That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Yeah, so like obviously that's really bad, and like it's super out of touch to say that. It's dumb as to say that.
This criticism from Asmon and other YouTubers snowballed into a PR disaster, forcing Poki to backpedal. What I said was 100% intended to be a joke. Asmon wasn't buying it though, because he'd seen what others had missed.
I don't think it was a joke. I don't think she meant it as a joke. I don't. I think she meant it for real, like just by like what she said before and after. And you can even see that. I watched this off stream.
Like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyways, moving on. If you want to pay $8 for Twitter Blue for some pixels, that's okay. That's fine. You spend your money how you want. I'll spend mine how I want.
After playing the clip, Asmon delivered his punch of logic.
So like, why would you, it doesn't logically make sense that you would tell a joke and then justify it. Because if you knew it was a joke, you wouldn't justify the joke, right? I don't know why she can't just say like, yeah, I was being an asshole and sorry, that's it. It's toxic and condescending. It is. It absolutely is.
Poki got more pelters as a result, but that didn't stop her from getting caught in Asmon's crosshairs again 2 years later.
What if she wants a slave? And what about it? It's her type. People have preferences.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
Chat, if you had a chef, personal chef, you've done good, you've done well in life, you're doing good, you're good, personal chef, what is one thing that you're guaranteed to ask him for once a week? Chat, guilty pleasure, hands down. I love wings, but even a little bit above that, if I have a personal chef, nachos. Chicken nachos, beef nachos, all kind of nachos. Cheese, chili, jalapenos.
With Nena Lynn under fire for essaying a man a year before this stream, Poki's cheerful collab didn't sit right with Asmon.
Now, let's go and look and see if Pokimane has made a tweet at all about the Nena Lynn, not a single thing. So she ain't seen it. She ain't said a single fucking thing about this. Meanwhile, she talking about believe victims. You say like this, but you don't really believe it.
This
100%.
hypocrisy got Asmon fired up as he exposed Pokimane.
She's 100% not alone. There's a lot of people. Listen, there's a pool. There's a pool where successful people go. Like a jacuzzi, then we have a pool. The pool is in any business. Entertainment. So streamers, actors, music. You're going to get a handful of people who worked hard for it and became successful. Thank God. You're going to get a bunch of people who work hard for it, became successful, and don't know how to act. It's going to happen. You're going to get a bunch of people who didn't work as hard, became successful, and carry themselves well. You're going to get a wild number of people who worked, didn't really work hard for it, and became successful. And dang sure don't know how to act, don't know how to treat people, and take it for granted. And with that comes what? It comes people saying things that we go, read the room. What are you talking about?
Like there was no tomorrow.
It is fake as fuck for you to tweet out but not go out and call out these 2 girls that are doing it. And do you want to know the reason why? I think the reason why is that these girls...
Yeah, I never finished my point. The point I was making is that's going to happen. It's not the first time I see this, where people say things that we all know, like, man, you don't even believe that. You're saying one thing, but everything you do, your pattern, it's not matching up. So she's not alone in that. People say things all the time on streams, and then they'll go and do the very opposite. or in life.
Afraid to do it because they're afraid they might get canceled.
The growing criticism forced Pokey into defensive mode. If I'm ever slow to comment on things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my own past traumas. The internet was in no mood to sympathize with this explanation. Did you decide to finally say something because Asmongold called you out? Pokey didn't respond further, but she wasn't done with her online missteps either. I miss when streaming was about gaming, not drama baiting and clip farming. To which Asmon replied with a crushing reality check.
You were the one that tried to edge streaming towards not being gaming. You can't go and complain about the way the website is whenever you're one of the people that made it this way, right?
With these clapbacks, Asmon exposed yet another side of influencer hypocrisy. His energy, however, reached a new level when gaming streamer Kaceytron crossed a major line with him.
I have a lack of respect for Asmongold after letting his mom with COPD live in those sort of conditions.
Referring to how Asmon was responsible for his mother's passing away in October 2021 after battling a lung disease.
I'm sorry. Like, you're a millionaire, you have all of the resources in the world. Why is your sick mother living like that? Like, I'll say it, I don't care. If that makes me a bad person, I'm still miles above Asmongold. Miles above Asmongold.
This final remark convinced Asmon to give her a piece of his mind.
She used to be a streamer a long time ago, and ever since she fell off about 10 years ago, her entire existence on the internet has been dedicated to being hostile and negative about other people.
The streaming heavyweight followed up the heat with a chilling prediction.
I do genuinely believe that bad things do happen to bad people. And so whenever I see somebody saying this, I think it's just a matter of time. And whenever it inevitably happens, I will be there to laugh.
I think it's one of the rare times you can see Asmon being furious behind his calm demeanor. This fury would age like fine wine, as 4 years after Casey's verbal attack, she became the victim of a legal one.
Ethan Klein is suing me for $150,000, which is the maximum damage.
Hey, this is nothing that I'm saying that I believe is, or I read. This is 100% just my opinion. The best way to, I don't know what I would call it. The best way to live is when you see someone who didn't believe in you, was throwing shade at you, told you to quit, anything you can think of where you can go, yeah, you got the right to laugh at them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't like a post. Don't encourage it. Don't go through the comment section and see what people are saying about them so you can get a laugh and nobody's gonna know because nobody's watching. Wrong. Don't do it. 100% the best thing you can do. Bro, in life, the same way you unlock new developments, new characters, new essentials, new weapons, in a game is the same way in life you unlock a part of you that you didn't even know. Like, the combination needed one more number and you unlocked it. The moment you do something, that's really what maturity is. It's unlocking the next level. And when you unlock new levels, you get new maps. You get a God who can put you in different places. He can put you in different areas. Because you have now unlocked certain characters that show you can be trusted. You can be trusted in these areas. But you got to earn it. And one of those things that you can earn, nobody's going to be watching. No one's going to see it. No one's going to be able to clap for you and say, hey, that was mature of you. But one of the fastest ways to start unlocking levels, don't laugh at your enemies. Don't laugh at your enemies. Don't mock your enemies. Don't go making free enemies. Don't give enemies free attention. Like, bro, someone's doing bad. As a matter of fact, you want to unlock a triple. That takes maturity, and that's the first step. But if you really want to unlock something in your life, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's blessings. Blessings will come to you. But I won't say that they won't. But you want to unlock something in your life seriously, and tap into your truest form of who God has called you to be and who you can be, pray for those people. When you see your enemy down bad, pray for them. You know, oh, someone took a video of someone doing this and their numbers are doing bad. God, I pray his numbers get better. Not worried about it. Why not? Why not? Someone might not be praying for him. I know a bunch of people are praying on someone's downfall. I could be the opposite. They go this way, I go that way.
Or malicious copyright infringement.
The lawsuit was allegedly weighing heavily on Casey's life and career.
Just this month, like many other low-income Americans, my mother and disabled sister had their food stamps taken away. I cannot afford to fail them. I simply want this nightmare to be over so that I can go back to providing my family with my full support.
This was far from a nightmare for Asmongold, though.
She is the nastiest fucking person
Not
ever.
easy.
She's so nasty, so obnoxious. She has no problem bringing up my dead mother, weaponizing her audience against people, spreading lies against people. Nah, you get what you...
You do not need to be liked by everybody. You need to choose your friends and your enemies carefully.
Hey.
What you fucking deserve.
The
He's
hypocrisy
piggybacking-
of
he's
Casey's
piggybacking
statement
off
wasn't
us.
lost on the internet either. Her mocks someone's dead mom. Also her, think about my sick mother. Instead of apologizing for her previous antics, Casey doubled down on the victim role, accusing Asmon of harassing her. Asmon, however, flipped the tables on Casey.
So this is the person who's complaining about me harassing her.
She's writing to you. That's her, nonstop. To you, that's all to you.
These are the amount of times that she's tweeted about me and talked about me.
This expose
No.
was summed up by a
No
Redditor.
way.
Half a minute on autoscroll. That is purely deranged insanity. She wrote more about Asmon than I have texted with my family. Following Asmon's latest
You need to do
smackdown
better.
and the ongoing lawsuit, Casey is already starting to lose active subscriptions on Twitch. Her reputation isn't holding up either, with people recommending that she get a regular job instead of staying glued to her screen. A piece of advice that could also help kick streamer DSP, who caught Asmon's attention in November 2025 with this rant.
Chat, I don't know what year it happened, but somewhere along the lines, it became cool to write something in the comment section just for likes. I remember when it was cool to write something that everybody was thinking. You know, something like that, like, man, I seen that. Did y'all notice? Oh, someone did notice it. For 400 likes, 360 likes. And it was like the comment section was feeding new content. It's like you watch a video, then you hit the comment section, and you had new content. It was more time you spent there because people were commenting about things that's interesting. Nowadays, people just write things knowing they're going to get likes and hoping you click their page and follow them. Like, it's the most obvious. Like, some people are literally, and by the way, chat, I'm not judging it because, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If you're trying to build your music or a YouTube channel or you're a comedian and you're going to every video that goes viral before it gets millions of views and you're trying to be the top comment and you're writing the most obvious thing, LOL, she said, and you repeat the exact same thing we all just watched. I'm not knocking it. I get it. You got to do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the times I see comments like that guy that just wrote that, she needs to get a job and get her face out of the screen. A lot of the time people are writing things that they could use their own advice. I can guarantee that person could use a little bit of their own advice. You get off the screen. It's like, bro, why is it so fast that y'all jump on a hate train? But y'all not quick to jump on the love train. Everybody love everybody. I got a ring. It says
Over
love.
on Kick, we've
Well,
got
you know
one
what it
person who
says?
supported all night, your future stepdad, and it was one sub.
Angry
Everybody
at his
love
audience
everybody.
for their lack of donations, the streamer issued an ultimatum.
Unless we get 50 subs by the end of tonight, now it will be 49, you're never getting text messages in your moral support ever again.
Completing his crash out by cussing at his viewers.
We're not going to listen to your thing anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate.
This rant went viral across social media, eventually ending up at Asmon's doorstep.
So what I think is so funny about this is that
Some memberships and some tips, and we need all those to start coming in right now.
right now, do
Right
it right now. Hey you, I want you to give me money.
Asmon further revealed that this wasn't the first time DSP had shown his desperation.
If you don't get that trash edit the heck out of here. What was that? Chat, you gotta do what you gotta do. Make edits. As long as you like it, I love it. But what was this, chat?
But right now.
That Joe went from him to him.
Right now.
Right now. Do it right now. Hey you, I want you to give me money.
Asmon further revealed that this wasn't the first time DSP had shown his desperation.
There's no way you're about to give people a motivational speech to give you money. There's no way you're fixing to do that.
Control.
He's fixing to do
and
it.
Then you're gonna walk back here and you're gonna contribute.
This has to be extortion.
DSP's pattern of
Friendly
demanding
extortion.
donations online had the internet calling him the final boss of begging, which led to the streamer losing his cool at creators like Asmongold.
We're joking, and like you get the joke. But the morons of the internet don't.
I'm the
so
moron.
when someone will clip that segment and post it up on X again and be like, "This is what happened tonight," these idiots.
That's what's happening right now.
Actually think that's what fucking happened because they're that dumb.
Priceless.
They're too lazy.
The streamer followed this up with a bold claim.
Of any stature, it's moist critical, Asmongold. It doesn't matter who talked shit about me. I'm still gonna be here tomorrow.
Only for Asmon to deliver a calm yet brutal reminder.
That's true, and I have to respect DSP. I do. You gotta respect Phil. He's still out there swinging, regardless of everything, regardless of how many million view videos that I put out about him, or anything like that. He's still out there. Like, you gotta respect a roach, bro.
The sarcastic response had the internet rolling on the floor. Asmon may have found an infinite money glitch by farming DSP, a joke that Asmon leaned on as well.
I think you need to get unbanned on Twitch as a personal investment to me so I can farm your crash outs even more.
The same doesn't hold for Nena Lynn, though, for whom Asmon wanted a harsher punishment.
Any length of time that she's banned for, that is not a permanent ban. I mean, committing a felony on stream, I feel like that should be an instant perma, right?
The felony referred to Nena and Zoe Spencer's assault on FaZe Silky's assistant, Saeed, which triggered up.
Has XQC and Asmon ever done a stream together? How come the goats in their own lanes? I mean, I understand being a GOAT and staying in your lane is what keeps you a GOAT. But I mean, I just don't understand how... You know what it is? I don't have that pride. I don't have that... Well, you know, let me choose my words carefully. I have ego. Sometimes I have too much ego for my own good. But maybe God has worked on me in that area that I don't feel I have ego that I refuse to reach out. I tell you all the time, I'm in a lot of people's DMs and I get ignored 90% of the time. And 40% of the time, they seen it. The other 20%, I'm not sure if they seen it. Because, you know, sometimes it'll come to your phone as a noti, even though you didn't necessarily click it, you read it. But yeah, chat, I just don't understand. When I'm on this level of streaming, which I will be, and as I grow, y'all gonna see. We gonna give y'all what y'all want. Y'all want me to reach out to certain streamers? It will be done.
Across the internet, with some of the most brutal statements coming from Asmongold.
You're a toxic, disgusting, ratchet, Cardi wannabe fucking bit.
Thanks to Restore, Primetime is back. This is my time. I didn't want to be bold.
That's what you are. That's what you are. That's what you will always be. And even at the end of this, after all of this goes away and you can move, you're gonna move on eventually with your life, you will still be a disgusting. You will be. Because you can't even take accountability.
This fiery reply was part of his total breakdown of Nena's apology, in which she first claimed that big YouTubers were exploiting the situation.
Saeed follows me on Twitter, and he personally reached out and he said, "Thank you for covering it." He did. You're lying. You're emotionally manipulating.
Further exposing Nena's lies after reading her claim of apologizing to Saeed.
If you were able to apologize to him directly, then why were you asking for his phone number, but it was never given to you? Because like that, remember, like, because you were asking a bunch of people for his phone number and they didn't give you his phone number. So like, how did that happen?
Saeed, however, wasn't the only victim Nena had to address, as she was also under fire for previously harassing YouTuber Disguised Toast. Despite Toast sharing his experience as a victim, Nena disregarded his claims in her apology.
Wait a minute. So do you saying that Disguised Toast lied? Because he said that you did this non-consensually. So is he lying about this happening?
With the question marks adding up, Judge Asmongold delivered his final verdict.
You're lying in your apology and you're weaponizing somebody else's trauma to defend yourself from criticism.
A running theme for Nena, as she would later use a different issue to defend herself.
You try to piss off female streamers, and then when you get a reaction that you wanted, you go,
Is her shirt
"Why
say
you
fried
so
rice?
emotional?" Like, yo, if you emotional, stop streaming. Like,
Resulting in a reminder from Asmon about the actual problem here.
if you
Relax, just stop sexually assaulting people. Like, god damn, it's not a gender thing. Just stop touching it. Keep your hands to yourself.
Even though Nena is back to streaming on Twitch, her viewership has cratered by over 23% following Asmon's backlash. Now, she is a new member of Asmon's list of victims, unlike controversial political streamer Hasan Piker, who's been part of that group since March 2025.
And this is the problem, is that Hasan keeps making this comparison. He keeps going and saying that being pro-Hamas is pro-Palestine. This is a terrible way of looking at it, and Hamas is a terrorist organization, and you do a massive disservice to Palestinians when you just use them interchangeably. And it damages their entire cause. It makes all of them look like they're these bad people.
These calm rebuttals to Hasan have led thousands on the internet to believe that Asmon became the #1 political streamer on Twitch without even trying, and Hasan can't stand it. Beyond the political debates, Asmon has also called out Hasan for deflecting criticism.
It took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's really fucking bad.
What are you talking about?
Ranting about streaming legend Charlie, aka Moist Critical, who was bashing Hasan for the Collargate saga in October 2025. Asmon therefore reminded Hasan that he was missing the point.
He doesn't make commentary about politics. What is this? Like, he very rarely says anything about politics at all. What does this have to do with the dog and bringing about like Israel, Palestine, etc.?
Hasan, however, would dig his heels in on the deflection.
It's pretty wild for him to say that. I mean, it's a wild position for him in particular to say that, considering, you know, the org that he was a part of and how many people had to leave the organization.
Talking about Asmon's gaming company, One True King, which drew heat in 2022 for a co-founder's SA allegations.
Guy's biggest writer and only remaining bestie is Rapetone.
Describing Asmon's relationship with YouTuber Techtone, who had faced similar accusations in the past. These claims didn't sit right with the internet though. Dude is trying so hard to divert people's attention away from his animal abuse. A feeling that Asmon amplified in his clapback to the streamer.
Seems very clear to me.
That's who AD was talking about when he mentioned animal abuse? I thought it was the guy on the Green app that they already exposed him. Hey, he smacks his girl's puppy or his puppy and he's screaming. You know, the guy looking for attention. I thought we all, you know, we looked at that like, don't give him the attention. Y'all were talking about him. He's a big name. I hear his name all the time, Hasan.
That Hasan is unable to accept any degree of fault, ill behavior, mistake, even a very small one. And I think that what that's going to do in a long enough timeline is it's going to get him into a lot of trouble.
Further leaving Hasan with professional advice.
If you keep doing this and saying this stuff about people, eventually you're going to run into a problem legally. I don't know why he's doing this. He's setting himself up to fail for no reason.
Now, Asmon's final remark could also apply to Twitch streamer Ludwig, who first reacted to Hasan's scandal on October 23rd, 2025.
I'm also not even friends with Hasan. Legitimately, I'm not.
This explanation came after viewers called him out for his relationship with the under fire political streamer.
When I retire, I will never speak to 95% of the streamers I collab with again. Hasan is part of that group.
Asmon initially sympathized with this response.
He's tired? Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like when people talk like that. Because it reveals so much more than you meant to. I know you just meant like, you know, these are public, these are professional relationships. I just don't like that. But I have to respect it. The man feels how he feels. Excuse me. My thing is this though. How can I break bread with someone, take them on my platform, bring them on my platform, allow them to bring me on their platform, and then just one day, oh yeah, I don't need that number. I can't move like that, chat. Like, we broke bread together. Like, yeah, of course I got your number. Of course you could text me. Of course. You ever need my platform again? Roll out the red carpet.
He's probably tired of getting entangled in this drama, in this bullshit over and over and over, and he's finally done with it.
Ludwig wasn't done with it though, because 2 days later, he made headlines again.
After my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar on my mother's life. I didn't see prongs. I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar.
This defense was disregarded by the internet, with the majority seeing it as a classic act of glazing Hasan. Asmon, meanwhile, exposed Ludwig's strategy in this situation.
Oh God, is he really still trying to play both sides on this? Don't tell me you're trying to play both. No, stop it. What are you doing? Is he addicted? Is he addicted to this?
Leading viewers to joke that Hasan just zapped Ludwig.
Chat. This man, Gold does not hold no punches at all. That man said, hey, pick a side. He picked a side. He said, should pick the other side. You're not welcome.
Times to get him back in line. This wasn't the first time Asmon put Ludwig on blast, as the pair also clashed after the summer game.
Listen to this. Em in Texas just placed the craziest Under Armour lotion order. She picked sandalwood, clean
Games Fest in June 2025.
Wait, hold up. Black female protagonists. Let's check Asmon's chat real quick. Halo DEI. DEI trailer.
Asmon hit back at this attempt to mock him by turning the tables on Ludwig.
So you trying to make me look bad because of my chat, but you don't want to look bad because of your friend?
I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul Moo's event.
That you told to drink alcohol at your party?
Asmon was referring to the infamous Mario Kart event hosted by Ludwig earlier, in which his friend Mango made other streamers feel uncomfortable.
You knew he was blood alcohol poisoning level drunk, and you were gassing him up. But the moment that I watch a trailer, and I don't say a single thing, you're trying to farm hate on me.
Completing his takedown of Ludwig with a final clapback.
I wonder which one is worse. People saying DEI in the comments section, or real life sexual harassment and alcohol poisoning. Oh my God! Oh, my chat said something bad. Fix your friends. Then maybe we can talk about my chat.
This resulted in the internet calling Ludwig out for his behavior. Enables friend, then distances self from friend after enabling. What a snake. Ludwig therefore encouraged his friend's concerning behavior, unlike Asmon, who discouraged his friend and business partner Mizkif from abusive behavior.
So, Ray, Cinna, some of me and Miz's mutual business partners, and Asmongold were all messaging him to stop.
Emiru further disclosed what Asmon did to stop Mizkif.
And by the way, Asmongold told me that he tried to call Miz while he was talking, and it rang 3 times and then hung up.
Which Asmon confirmed in his reaction to Emiru's expose of Mizkif.
This is why, by the way, I haven't reacted to any Miz clips in the last like 6 months.
Why?
I haven't talked about Miz in the last 6 months. I mean, anything to do with him. Like a year.
Following these bombshell revelations, Mizkif reacted aggressively.
It is time to go full demon time. Just letting you know, there is no holding back. Who cares anymore? I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known, and it is time to go full demon time.
Proceeding to blame Emiru for his behavior.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
This line of defense was immediately crushed by Asmongold.
I think, again, the reason why he's using the plushies or he's using the clothes as an example is because you can't prove that, whereas you can with holes in the door or damaged property.
Asmon would have more opportunities to hit back, though, as Mizkif continued playing the victim card.
I told her, if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people.
Referring to the attention Emmy got due to her content, which Asmon thought was hypocritical of him.
How can you talk about not wanting to be disrespected by your girlfriend and even play that card whenever you have a revolving door of girls around that you bring on to farm as if like there might be something going on?
Asmon followed this up with a question that further weakened Mizkif's claims of Emmy's alleged violence.
The video of him banging Emmy's door has been posted on YouTube? Yeah, like where's the videos of Emmy doing anything like that? Where's the videos of him yelling? Where are the holes on the wall that Emmy is punched in the wall? Where are the other people coming out with stories about Emiru sexually assaulting them? There's none. I wonder why.
After karate chopping Mizkif's defense on stream, Asmon also took real-world action by firing him from OTK. Since then, Miz has lost over 80% of active subscriptions, which is close to the 86% drop in game developer Pirate Software's Twitch viewership ever since his controversial comments.
The reason why I have a problem with Stop Killing Game.
I thought Mizkif came out and expressed that, or explained that. I thought he said his side, and everybody was like, okay, now we got both sides. So no, that's fake. That's fake news. That's it. Yeah. That community's not giving him a chance. Again, I don't know, the ins and outs. I mean, we make decisions in this life, and we will have to face consequences. That doesn't mean we don't get second chances, but there are decisions in this life where, because of your decisions, some people don't come back from it, mentally, literally. Sometimes you don't come back from it. So, that's just one of those things that we spoke about earlier. In this pool of content creation, in this pool of entertainment and entertainers, you're going to get a handful of people who become the example, the bad example. Some set the example for great example and exemplify exactly what you should be trying to do. Casey, IShowSpeed, these guys. And then you have some who definitely make moves that make you go, that's rough. I don't want to go down that lane.
Specifically, it starts the wrong conversation.
Criticizing the popular movement led by YouTuber Ross Scott, which aimed to protect video games that people paid for instead of letting developers destroy them.
I see the danger involved, I see the vagueness in the language, and it doesn't make sense to me. If we want to fight for better conditions for players, then fight the actual problem. Don't make new ones.
Since Asmongold was supporting the movement, he hit back at Pirate Software.
The games industry is trying to malign, misrepresent, and demonize the Stop Killing Games initiative so they can maintain an unfair and unethical chokehold over publication of their video games.
This rebuttal proved timely, especially after Jason's backlash had left the movement hanging by a thread.
Our biggest critic by far is YouTuber and streamer Pirate Software. The problem is how incredibly influential this YouTuber has been.
Asmon, however, proved far more influential as his support, along with that of other creators, pushed the movement forward.
Stop Killing Games has reached 1 million signatures.
This is exactly the amount it needed to reach the European Commission, which Asmon saw as a huge success.
The fact is that the government has the army, the government has the guns, the government has all of the power. If they tell a company to jump, the company says how high.
The future of the movement, therefore, looks bright, leaving Pirate Software to lick the wounds to his ego. I hope that your initiative gets everything that you asked for, but nothing you wanted. Making him yet another victim of Asmongold.
That was like a PR train response.
Good boy on the nice list.
It's like, I hope you get what you deserve. You got what you got coming, but not what you wanted. That's what that sounded like. Alright, chat. Get up.